Welcome to GetRentToOwn.com. To get the most out of your membership, please spend a few minutes now to familiarize yourself with the tools and benefits we provide. This video will introduce you to the features of the website and guide you through the process of getting into a home without needing a bank loan. Many people who want and deserve to be homeowners have trouble getting a traditional bank loan. Banks have very strict requirements for approving a home loan application. These requirements include high credit scores, documented income, and employment history. In addition, high down payments may be demanded. For instance, a 20% down payment on an average home purchase today would run nearly $37,000. That's a lot of cash needed up front just to qualify for a home loan. Fortunately, there are alternatives. Take the first step to homeownership with a rent-to-own or owner-financed property and move in without a bank loan in hand. Let's take a look at both of these in more detail, starting with rent-to-own. With rent-to-own, you live in a home as a renter for a period of time, and during this time, build savings to buy the home later, all at a predetermined price. Also known as a lease option, it lets the renter put part of each month's rent into a special savings account to use later as a down payment to buy the house. Lease options can run from 1 to 3 years. This gives the renter time to build up plenty of savings, and if needed, take time to repair their credit rating for a future mortgage loan. Owner financing also helps home buyers avoid bank loans. Owner financing means the seller of the property provides all or some of the money the buyer needs to purchase the home. Owner-financed home sales are becoming more popular than ever, and on average, more homes are listed with owner financing available than any other type of alternative financing. Owner-financed homes are very appealing because they can offer flexible terms and interest rates. Think of owner financing as a private bank working to serve your unique needs. Using our website, you will first search for homes that meet your needs. Then tour the homes you like and narrow down your choices. Finally, make an offer on your preferred home and move in. Finding the right home takes a serious commitment. It doesn't have to take forever, but it probably won't happen overnight either. Our successful members typically take a couple of weeks to search the latest listings on our site. They use this time to zero in on the locations and homes that could meet their needs. By the third or fourth week, they've started to make contact with a number of listings and started to arrange tours to evaluate the homes. To get to this point, they use the guidelines or wizards on our site. We'll discuss how to use the wizards after the next couple of slides. By the fifth or sixth week, they start to submit offers, negotiate, and finalize paperwork needed for move-in and purchase. Now let's talk about what to do during each of these stages. With so many things to consider, starting a home search can seem like an overwhelming task. It's best to focus on a few key items and then go from there. Take some time to carefully decide what is important to you, and then see what homes are available or which ones might become available soon that could meet your needs. First is location. Take a look at all the options available for which town and which neighborhood is best for you. Do you need to be close to certain schools or places of business? How about being near your employer? What about having easy access to roadways or public transportation? Next is listing types. Decide what type of home is best for you. It could be a detached house, a townhome, or a condo, for instance. Next, decide which features are a must. The number of bedrooms and bathrooms may be very important for your situation. Or perhaps a single story versus a home with stairs is important for you. Consider other features like, is a garage or a yard important? When you start to search and review rent-to-own listings on this site, you'll find a tool called the Wizard to help guide you through the process of identifying, budgeting, and negotiating a lease option. The first step is to see how the listing fits your budget. You can use the built-in calculator to see how your rent payments can build savings and purchase credits. Let's start by taking a look at an individual listing as an example. When you start to search and review rent-to-own listings on this site, you'll find a tool called the Wizard to help guide you through the process of identifying, budgeting, and negotiating a lease option. The first step is to see how the listing fits your budget. You can use the built-in calculator to see how your rent payments can build savings and purchase credits. Let's say the house can be rented for $600, and the homeowner lets you put $200 per month toward the purchase credits. So your total monthly payment in this case is $800. Let's also say you agree to pay a purchase option fee equal to 1.5% of the purchase price of the house. Paying this fee locks in the purchase price for you and locks out other buyers, so only you can have the option to buy the home. In this case, the 1.5% of the list price equals $748. You can use this money toward the purchase of the house later, when your lease ends. In this case, we said in 3 years. With these figures, the calculator tells us you have paid about $36,000 in total during the 3-year lease. But the good news is $14,000 has built up for you in monthly purchase credits plus the option fee. That's a nice chunk of cash ready for you to use for your lease purchase. You'll want to run through this process on several listings, and like with any home purchase, it may take some time to find a listing that works out just right. Be sure to explore all types of listings that could be suitable for rent to own, even those that might be labeled for sale by owner. And just keep trying. Once you have identified listings that could meet your needs, it's time to contact the sellers, arrange for meetings and tours, and then evaluate what you discover. In step 2 of the Wizard, labeled Contact Seller, you'll see the contact name and phone number for the person responsible for the listing. Right below this information is a sample script you can use when speaking to the contact. This script helps guide your thoughts in conversation. Read the script in advance so you'll feel prepared. It's really straightforward and sets the right tone for discussing the listing and the rent-to-own option for a listing. Take notes and enter your findings about payments, home condition, and anything else that is important to you in the Call Outcome section of the Wizard. This will help you keep all your information handy and instantly accessible whenever you need it. Use Step 3, the Summary tab, to note the most important things about making your offer. Keep track of the terms of your rent-to-own agreement, including the monthly rent, payment credits, purchase option, purchase price, and the length of the lease period. There is also an example lease option agreement for you to explore in our site's Rent-to-Own Resources section. This sample agreement is for information purposes only, but it can give you ideas on how to include everything you want in your own customized agreement. Because local laws may vary, we cannot warrant the sample for real-world use, and we strongly recommend you contact a real estate legal professional to create your own agreements and to evaluate any legal documents before you sign them. While renting to own is an appealing concept, buying a home with owner financing is quickly becoming even more popular for both home buyers and sellers who want to avoid bank loans. When a listing states that owner financing is available, it means the seller is willing to loan money directly to the buyer. Owner-financed homes offer buyers similar benefits as rent-to-own. Using owner financing lets you avoid bank loan applications, helps you move in quicker, and puts all of your monthly payment directly toward buying your home, not just paying rent. Buying direct is very helpful because the seller acts as a private lender to the buyer, so credit requirements, down payment, and monthly payment amounts can be much more flexible. Be sure to explore all of these areas when speaking with the contact for an owner-financed listing. You are taking a great first step on a very important journey to home ownership. This site is the most comprehensive of its type on the internet and provides an opportunity to search the largest inventory of bargain homes available, plus offers the most powerful and unique guides and tools in our industry. This allows anyone to search for their dream home anywhere in the country. Thanks again for your attention, and we wish you success in finding your way to move into a home without needing a bank loan.